This video is going to go over question 6 from your mini exam. It says a softball player throws a ball straight up in the air at a speed of 40 feet per second. The height h of the ball in feet t seconds after the throw is modeled by the equation h of t is equal to negative 16t squared plus 40t plus 5. And so part A is asking us to write an inequality whose solution corresponds to the time after the ball is thrown when the ball is at least 20 feet high. So we want to know when h is greater than or equal to 20. Well, we know h of t is negative 16t squared plus 40t plus 5, and that needs to be greater than or equal to 20. So that's part A. That's our inequality. Part B is asking us to predict the times after the ball is thrown when the ball is at least 20 feet high. So we want to find the values of t that make this inequality true. So it looks like a quadratic to me, so I'm going to find a way that I can either factor or use the quadratic formula. But to do that, we need to make sure that there's a 0 on the other side of the inequality. So what I'm going to do is subtract 20 from both sides. So we get negative 16t squared plus 40t plus 5 minus 20, that's negative 15, greater than or equal to 0. So I want to find values of t that make that true. Well, that doesn't really look like something that's going to factor super easily, so let's use the quadratic formula. So that's negative b, so negative 40, plus or minus the square root of b squared, 40 squared minus 4 times our a, that's negative 16, times our c is negative 15. And that's all over 2 times negative 16. And what this is going to give us is our values of t. And so when we put that all into our calculator, we're going to get that t is equal to 2.04 and 0.46. So we want to think of the interval that this is true. Well, when we're throwing up our ball, think about it. When we throw it up, it's going to make this kind of shape, right? And so we're trying to find values that are above a height of 20. So we're going to have our smaller time first and our larger time second. So between 0.46 seconds and 2.04 seconds, our height is going to be greater than 20. So writing this in terms of an inequality, 0.46 seconds is less than t is less than 2.04 seconds.